the citizen, which I expect that the citizen should come out so that we can be aware of what is going on and have full control of this whole case.
Details of this consent judgment because I have a copy of it with me.
Before we start, please everybody, I'm trying to make things clear. The consent judgment is what they are talking about.
The sniper only will meet it by the whole hospital in Lagos.
Parties that have case in court, they were able to some agreement behind the courts. They didn't go through the process of trial.
Bí àwọn ará oko ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Ṣẹ̀mọ̀ wá dá wàhálà lẹ̀ tó bá yá wá ní nítorí olówó jù mí lọ. You know, this is what they do every time. To gaslight people. Ó ti ra gbogbo hospital Èkó. Let them go to hell.
So this is what this man wants to talk about. He has the full information, how it went from the beginning, and he will be giving you, though there's some sentiment because he's a Wunmi supporter, but let's just listen to the information.
I will try and read as much, I will try and be fast as I can and read some of the details of this consent judgment because I have a copy of it with me. The CTC, as you call it. So, in the Magistrate Court of Lagos State, in the Ikorodu Magistrate District, holding at Court 1, the Ikorodu Family Court, today, Tuesday, the 24th day of October 2024, before our honor, Mrs. A.P.
Hello. Papariano le ke ma ji bola ro kutukutu.
Number is there. And this is the matter here. The matter of the paternity test of Master Liam Aloba for and on behalf of the family of Mr. Aloba deceased, represented by his father.
This is why I love Wunmi thing. Ṣé mo pé kò sí kankan nu wọn tó ṣe lé wọn mọ nǹkan kan àwọn olódo.
The applicant and Mrs. Omowumi Cynthia Aloba, the respondents. And appearing for these people, appearing in the court, you have the names of the lawyers for the applicants. There you have Monisola Odumosu, I'm sure representing his dad. And you have the respondent's lawyer too. So it's titled Consent Judgment. Number 1. Whereas the applicant instituted this action via an originating motion dated 19th of February 2024. That's when he initiated or instituted this suit. Wherein he is seeking the following release. These are the issues he brought to the court. A. An order of his honorable court directing that a DNA test is conducted or be conducted in relation to the paternity of Master Liam Aloba, being an alleged son of Mr. Ilerioluwa Promise Olakimeji Aloba deceased, in a recognized and accredited government or private medical facility within the Lagos State, Nigeria, at the expense of the applicant, meaning he was ready to pay for this DNA test. 2. That an order directing Mrs. Wunmi Cynthia Aloba to submit herself and Master Liam Aloba for the DNA test as any recognized and accredited government or private medical facility within Lagos State, Nigeria, at the expense of the applicant, still ready to pay for it. C. An order granting leave to the chief medical officer or chief pathologist in charge of the remains of Mr. Ilerioluwa Promise Aloba deceased, presently at the military hospital Yaba, Lagos, to remove any tissue or hair or any part of the body of the deceased to conduct a DNA test for Master Liam Aloba. And D. As such further or other orders.
We have got the information that they have both. Now in that agreement, there's an order such that when they go to where Mohbad body is, they should allow them take Mohbad sample. So it's Mohbad body, Mohbad DNA that will be used against that of Baby Liam. Not Adura, not any other person, not Baba, but an order. It was part of this agreement.
The courts may deem fit to make in these circumstances. So these are the 4 reliefs he brought before the magistrate court.
This is what Mohbad father brought, like requesting, that the court should do, and that is what they go through, and we may have to respond. 2.
The respondents being served with the originating processing.
Respondent means Wunmi. Applicant is who applied. Respondent is the opponent who is responding.
3. counter affidavit and narrating affidavit dated 3rd June 2024, almost 1 month later, before he filed his own counter affidavit. 4. The respondent, in response to the applicant's counter affidavit, filed a reply on point of law dated 13th of June 2024, 10 days after. You can see who wants this thing done and who is trying to buy time here. Number 5, we'll come to number 4 back, but number 5 first. The parties, being desirous of resolving the matter amicably, have agreed to settle this suit on the terms set out herein on the 11th of October 2024 by parties and their counsel. So I'll pause here and do a little bit of talking so that we can add 1 plus 1 together here. So we saw that he brought this suit in February. There was some back and forth between February and June. And on the 13th of June, when the point of law was raised, that point 4 said the respondent, in response to the applicant's counter affidavit, filed a reply on point of law. Meaning, all this while, Joseph Aloba said he wants to do this. The lawyer said, no, if you say you want to do this, go and bring this, you go and do that, you go and do that. He filed a counter response again that, no, I don't want to do this, but you have to do this. Then, Among Means lawyer now raised a point of law, meaning you don't even have the legal right to ask for this. Why are you asking for this? Show us the law that grants you the power to get this. That is an argument on the point of law. And that was where everything went south for them.
All right, so everything went bad or went south, like they say, when Wumi raised a preliminary objection. This is a letter that is written by the opponent to challenge what rights the applicant has to demand her to do whatever the applicant wants. So Wumi raised a preliminary objection based on the point of the law, which is Ramobat, we want you and your legal team to tell us what law in Nigeria backs your request of me to tender my child for DNA. What rights, what law backs this your request? So, and according to his explanation, that was when everything went south, and Bamobat and his lawyer, they had to ask for more time, and we continue.
Because there was no law to show. There was nothing to bring to support what they want. Then that is when they now started buying time. That was when you started seeing Josie moving from one interviewer to the other, calling their name, calling among me names. Before he was now brought to the court again, and he was cautioned. That was when for some time you didn't hear him speaking about DNA at all, and he was trying to avoid the matter as a whole, because he was cautioned by the court. Though he was not given a direct gag order, but he was cautioned that if he speaks of this or that issue again, he will be seriously sanctioned there. So the court, being a family court, they nudged them to try and find a settlement to this because of the issue the respondent lawyer raised. It was an issue of law. Then the court told them, have you decided that you want to continue with this?
Just to make this announcement, Wumi lawyer or the TikTok lawyer or Patagoras as they call you, whenever you are ready and you want to discuss this, Papariano, we have been on this discussion before. You can always send the request. I'll bring you up. There are so many.
Papariano, where were you when he got this thing? How would he waste his time come and discuss with you? Who are you exactly?
Nonsense that you're spilling out. All these are just garbages, just to put that straight. And I'm supposed to do a video to address this before it starts going viral. Okay, we don't need
nobody asked him to listen to it.
No, I want people to get the full information, then we're talk about it. Well,
is it that there is no agreement?
Okay, burúkú tí ò mọ nǹkan kan, olódò. Tó yẹ kó lọ wá CTC òun sọ̀rọ̀.
To bring forth, because if you as a judge, you want to make a ruling on a case, you must support your ruling with either a judicial precedent.
Something that is being read from the CTC.
That has been decided upon, a related case that has been. That was decided upon.
Something that is being read from the CTC. Issue pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Can you imagine?
Okay. Supporting your decision to make that ruling. But because there was no law to quote and there was no decided case regarding this kind of issue, The judge nudged them, do you want to look for something to agree on? Do you want to find common grounds here or not? Or I should make my judgment. Then they went to the negotiating table, if you want to put it that way.
We're keeping those points that the judge already had a 23-page prepared to give, his judgment on the case as they were going back and forth. By the end of the day, they were.
Thank you for power tapping. Let's power tap more, please.
Judgment that he wanted to give. Anyway, we are still going to address that.
Then some terms of settlement were set forth, and that's what we'll be reading now.
Now they want to read the terms of condition of that was in the agreement.
This is why some people will never make it in life. When they law school, wọ́n kọ nǹkan sílẹ̀, oyè argue pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń kọ sílẹ̀ nǹkan ṣe é pé lórí burúkú lélẹ̀.
Everybody will even take this serious, but let's just hear from your own part. Let's see how best we make can be defended. It's good to know how we make can be defended so that we can now show how we make cannot be defended.
That the respondent hereby consent to submit herself and her son, Master Aloba, for the conduct of DNA tests at two recognized and accredited government or private medical facilities within Lagos State or other agreeable hospital outside Lagos State.
Even stated in the CTC, they said within Lagos State.
They said within ìwọ wá gbé wọn lọ sí Ìbàdàn, wọ́n ní within Lagos State.
Outside Lagos State. If it's outside Lagos State, they have to agree on it. That is the meaning of that number one terms. Agreed upon by the respondent, which is among me. B. The applicant shall bear the cost of the DNA testing. The process is
two agreeable hospital in Lagos State or another outside Lagos State. So within Lagos, it's said Baba can choose one in Lagos, Ume can choose one in Lagos. Or you choose one in Lagos, Baba choose one elsewhere or anywhere in Nigeria.
Including the fees for testing facility.
Problem gbogbo wọn dọ̀la ni pé Wunmi refuse to talk to them, and I love that.
Or administrative fees. C. That the DNA test shall be conducted as a mutually agreed.
The judge has been settled. And where ni wọ́n lè gbọ́n bẹ̀.
If Baba choose one, Wunmi say I no want. If Wunmi choose her own, Baba too can say I no want. And currently right now they have not done DNA. That is what is delaying them. Baba has chosen Ibadan UCH. Wunmi refused. Wunmi has chosen Lagoon. Baba refused. Now they are still at it, even as at 3 days ago. As well as at on the 9th, on the 11th or 9th, if I'm not mistaken, of January this year, they are still arguing on it. And Wunmi's new position is that.
Tí UCH yẹn tí doctor tó bá máa take sample, ó lè wá take swipe náà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Then lawyer dẹ̀ máa tẹ̀lé dé Ìbàdàn.
Let me tell you, I know clinics that are used for DNA by the embassies in Nigeria.
I know them now, St. Nicholas.
Not only St. even private.
She mentioned
doctors.
St. Nicholas. They said
yes.
He said it's too expensive or something like that. She mentioned St. Nicholas.
Yes. There are clinics that are used for DNA for travel in Lagos. I know some of them. I never did it, but I know some. I even know one person personally. One must seal everything.
Going back to court, she's gonna do it. Ó ti sọ fún yín pé tí bàbá yín ò bá yanjú, òun máa lọ ṣe.
Yes. Kó lọ ṣe. They don't need anything from Joseph Aloba. What they need is from Mohbad.
For a very long time. So we are going to be focused on it. We'll not let anybody play down shit on our intelligence. It's not going to happen. Let me make that clear. So if you know the best thing for you, just do it right now. Otherwise, every other thing is.
Papariano, you can't do jack. You are just a layman. Don't sorrow. You are not important in this case. You know what I hate is that most of them feel that they're important. Joseph Aloba ń ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀ lọ ṣó pè yín sí ni. Ó ti sọ fún yín so many times. Pé tó bá wù yẹn lọ pọ̀ ọmọ tiyín náà.
Of Master Aloba shall be under strict supervision of an appointed officer of the Honorable Court. Both parties to this understanding hereby agreed in advance that they will accept the result of the DNA test as a conclusive evidence of paternity. The rental responsibilities of the applicant's family shall ensure that the child in issue is given full parental support, such as child support or other legal responsibilities based on the outcome of the test. I don't even think Josie has enough money for his own support. H. The respondent agree not to deny the applicant from being part of Master Liam Aloba's life. The parties hereby agree that this term of settlement shall be the judgment of the court, and it shall be binding on all parties, including their legal representatives and assigns. So basically, those are the key agreements that they presented to the court. That the court.
Guys, he selected. He didn't read everything. As I said, we need to read this full CTC before we agree to whatever they have said.
CTC wọn sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹgbọ́n wọn máa pariwo CTC káàkiri ń sìn wọn fẹ́ ṣe pé àwọn ọmọ nǹkan kan wọn ò lè interpret ẹ̀.
kó lọ bèrè kọ́pì náà wọ́n máa fún.
So, do you know none of them thought of it, this CTC o àti ẹ̀gbọ́n sìn all of them will now go and start eléyìí tó
wèrè lè ní
this one.
a máa wẹni tó máa lọ sí jail fún paternity fraud ó ponú their favourite. Wunmi is going to jail for paternity fraud. Sit down.
They don't know anything. I need they don't know anything. You know what is happening now? Let me be honest with you. They are not supporting Joseph Aloba. It's their hatred for Wunmi that is driving them now. Most of them are not supporting Aloba anymore. But they hate Wunmi. Because they hate Wunmi, that's why they're still there. Because they are one by one.
Urge the Honorable Court to make an order specifically that the Chief Medical Officer, Chief Pathologist in charge of the remains of Mr. Aloba Promise Oladimeji Aloba disease, presently at the Military Hospital Yaba, Lagos, is to remove any tissue, any part of the body or any part of the body of the deceased for the purpose of conducting a DNA test for Master Liam Aloba, pursuant to prayer C on the originating motion. So these are the major.
Most of them don't even know the process of DNA. They don't understand it. They don't know anything.
Wow.
So after everything was tendered to the Honorable Magistrate, the magistrate had to decide if everything was fine and if she was okay with the terms they agreed on. So 8. Accordingly, since this is a family court as well as a family court matter, where a social worker and social welfare officer can conduct a social inquiry under oath. Or upon affirmation, upon the application or agreement. So basically, what you're saying is that the judge had to assign a social worker to this case, which I will not mention his name here now, so that person will be the one monitoring the performance of this agreement here to ensure that everything was done or is conducted in line with what the court what they agreed upon and what the judgment of the court gave. So we now go to 14 of it. Finally,
you see that he's selective of the numbers to read in the terms of agreement in the bullet point. It's chosen favorable ones. Anyway, as I've said, we must first request for the CTC that is in their hands. Just like when the Mohbad corona inquest stuff was, all over the internet, a lot of misinformations. Lady Aries was the one who brought the CTC to the public. Okay, they requested for it, they got it, and they shared it with the whole public. It got to Bio, it got to Dawa class, and everybody were reading it in all platforms. So if they are confident of whatever they have, let them put it out there and let everybody read it and know where this case is tending to. If Wunmi is right, oh goodness, that means, she's right, and everybody will just stop maligning her. But does it look like she's right? Because the whole of this so far is still not explicit. I'm still on it. Don't forget, I'm still on it. I'm going to open the floor. Okay? The whole of this so far is still not clear. It's still not showing us that anything is happening. Because one, Wunmi raised a preliminary objection challenging the right of Joseph Aloba to provide a legal to provide a law, a Nigerian law, that gives him the right to go ahead in requesting for Liam's paternity test or DNA test. So, Wumi, the question that I have first for your lawyer and for every one of you is this: TikTok lawyer, Pythagoras, Wumi lawyer, any of your team. Do not tell me that you are magnanimous, that you are forgiving. If you can ask Baba as of May, June to provide a law that gives him the right to request for DNA test. On October 24, why did you went into agreement with Baba when the judge already provided 23 pages for her ruling? Why didn't you let the judge give rule so that by now you will not be stressing yourself coming against Bamobad? Let the judge give rule. Let us know that Bamobad cannot ask for the DNA. Why do you go into agreement? Something happened there which they have not told us, which we will still need to hear from the side of Bamobad too.
She was willingly to do the DNA. She doesn't want you people to continue cursing her son. That's why she submitted herself. Echo Shilo.
So we show everything, bring up everything. There's nothing hiding. Like I said, we request the citizen to watch that. And also, I need an answer. Do not tell me that, Wumi, don't tell me that so far you were forgiving. You started forgiving Joseph Aloba because you guys are fighting in the court. You have made it clear you need court order. There's no play, no love. Bamobad has called your baby different names that you don't like and you want to sue him, no problem. No forgiveness. You must continue. Make sure you teach him a lesson. There's no forgiveness here. Okay? You know that child is Mohbad's child. And the man is, the man has been maligning the name of that child. There's no problem. No forgiveness. Insist in what is right. And we support you if you insist on your rights. That is what we want. We would not want any individual's right to be breached. But if you are not right, the rule of law will takes its course to its fullness. Okay? Let's continue. We're almost done. When we're done, then everybody can analyze it.
Finally, even though the 23-page ruling of this honorable court is ready to be delivered, even though the 23-page ruling of this honorable court is ready to be delivered, that has now been overtaken by events since the parties not only filed a terms of settlement endorsed by parties and their representatives, parties and their counsels have also made additional agreements in the open court. And this honorable court, being in full support of alternative dispute resolution (ADR), is pleased with the conclusion of the mediation, which resulted in parties filing terms of settlement with additional agreements in an open court, indicating clearly that litigants now agree with each other. You might not understand. Let me explain that number 14 for you. So the judge, after, don't forget that in June 13, the lawyer for the respondent raised an objection from the point of view, saying that where is the law supporting what this man is asking for? Where is the precedent supporting it? And then the court urged them to go for alternative dispute resolution. Now they came back with an agreement. But before they came back in October, remember they raised this point in June. June to October is like more than 3 to 4 months here now. The court already all this while, the court has created a 23-page judgment that the court wants to rule, like, when next you guys come to the court and I don't have an agreement, this will be my ruling. 23-page already. So, but because they now came back to the judge with a terms of settlement, that judgment became mute. The judgment
was Wumi scared of the judgment. We wanted a trial judgment, not a consent judgment. Why did Wumi go into consent judgment with Joseph Aloba? Consent judgment means where they went to agree behind the scene on how it should be done. Right now they are facing problems. But if it had been court order, Bamobad would have either be granted his wish, what he requested, or be denied. And then Wumi can now sue the man. That is fairness. I don't understand all this dribbling. It's Wumi Maradona.
ìyẹn náà fi ń sọ fún yín pé wọn ò pè yín kẹgbẹ́nu dákẹ́ gbé bòrò. First lady, you can't say that now. I do not like the both partners still argue. They have to argue because the guy, this guy, I always call Jose guy. He's not the person that you can trust, and he can do undo. He can do undo. So for me too, I didn't trust him. So if the guy said this is what she wants, that is what she wants. Is he want to understand it? So let them understand what they really want.
Okay, ma. Good morning.
Good morning, First Lady.
Yeah,
It's not good things to be hearing.
Thought
You understand?
the court should have assigned
the court have already gave them, but the late Mumi now told the Baba, I don't like to call that guy Baba, that this is what I want. You know, First Lady, you cannot trust this man. For me too, I didn't trust.
No,
Even for me.
The court to assign a DNA center for them. That's what I mean. Not both of them.
First Lady, please hold on. Let him finish the analysis, then you can talk on it, please. Because other people are listening in the comment section.
If Baba doesn't have the legal right, why did we proceed? We need forgiving. It's magnanimous. And then she's going to feel wrong about like something is wrong somewhere.
Because that will be working towards an answer. The court agreed that will be to see and is still working towards an answer. If you had already paid the pathologist already to do a job for you, a job you have not, the court has not given you the quiet to give to him. So it will imply that you have bribed the pathologist, and all he will be doing is trying. He has the answer already. He only wants to show what is there, and the court objected to that too. Part of it, before they go to that same final terms of settlement, we have different terms in there too that they put forward. For example, that the result of this particular DNA test that they will do, that the result should not come to the public. They wanted to gag among me and our representative, that's a lawyer, not to bring this to the public, not to talk about it. That once the result comes out, everybody should just go their way, which they also objected and was taken out of this agreement also. Another thing they also raised there was that Omomi should surrender his right to sue or petition or exercise any form of relief or remedy regarding the defamation, both criminal and civil defamation of Ani by Joseph Aloba. They were asking her to surrender that right, not to sue Joseph Aloba after this DNA testing. The lawyer objected to that also, and that was also removed from the terms of settlement. Amongst other things, other issues that you will see and you will feel like, where is this coming from? All these were removed from that terms of settlement, and after they have agreed to other ones, they brought it to the judge, and in the open court there, they made other arrangements, also other agreements in the open court along with these terms of settlement I've just read out. Like, for example, you will go to two different hospitals within Lagos State, and if it's going to be outside Lagos State, it will be agreed upon by both parties. Agreement like you will not use the pathologist you have paid money to initially, which is what was the name of the hospital again now? This hospital at Ibadan. You will still see that in other correspondence that if we have the time, we'll still read out this evening. So the judge now said, okay, I have reviewed this. You guys are happy with it. I am happy with it. And we set aside my 23-page ruling that has already been prepared and is ready to be delivered. So accordingly, upon the application of the lead counsel for the parties, terms of settlement dated 11th of October 2024, endorsed by parties and their counsel, as well as the additional terms agreed to in the open court. So it means not just these terms I've read out now, there are other things, terms agreed to in the open court, that nobody can gag among me, for example, from not suing or not disclosing the results of this DNA once it is out. That along with these terms that was agreed to in an open court on the 24th of October 2024 by the counsels for both parties as well as the parties enumerated above, All these are hereby adopted and entered as judgment of these honorable courts. End of matter. Signed and stamped by the judge, the clerk, and everybody that needs to sign it. So this is the certified true copy of the events and the ruling of the DNA test. The suit that was brought by Joseph Aloba after many months, after defaming Omomi, after calling her names, after he has refused. So that judgment was given, that consent judgment. So for those that don't know, now you know that this judgment was based solely on the wills of Omomi, on what she wanted out of this. She wanted the public to know, according to Joseph Aloba, since they have asked about this, she wanted them to know the true state of things on this, and she accepted to submit herself to the DNA testing, and her son also. She also agreed that they will do this at 2 separate hospitals, accredited hospitals. But then she did not agree not to come back to the public to let them know the result of this test. She did not agree not to sue Joseph Aloba if and when she feels like suing him over any statement he has made in the past or he will be making in the future regarding defamation of her character and the character of her child. So that judgment was reached. They agreed on that on 24th of October 2024. And since then, Joseph Aloba has been running from pillar to post, trying to avoid his commitment on this issue. He has been trying to avoid conducting this DNA test. Maybe he's been enjoying the fame or the money he's getting from the public. Because we believe that once this DNA test is done, a lot of things will be put to rest. Because most people up to now, if you ask them, they will say, oh, I want to look at Mubad. I want to see your mom will be muffin. That is what most people will say. So if we are able to really narrow it down, to really ascertain that this boy is either this or this, then we can really know if we are still to pursue this Awale, or we have to look somewhere else for those who still feel there is really a conspiracy by the members, by the friends of Mobile. Those people who are joined with him, those people who were running Etasketa when the incident happened. So if you still believe those people that there's a conspiracy between them, that there's like there's a conspiracy of silence or a conspiracy to buy Mobad, once you have the result of this DNA test, then we can really say for sure, that's something I will try and read as much, I will try and be fast as I can and read some of the details of this consent judgment, because I have a copy of it with me. The CTC, as you call it.
All right. You can now, leave your comment. If you have any question, you can add some clarity. You can address every part of this.
Good morning, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Very happy New Year to you all. I think I've only said Happy New Year on Thunder Fire's platform, which I spent maybe about a few minutes. So Happy New Year to everyone. A wonderful morning to you all from where I am in England here. First of all, really, I need to give a bit of credit to the interviewer that interviewed Mr. Joseph Aloba. I think he gave us a good recapitulation of what has been said, all the interviews that Josie, as they call him.
If you want to talk, I don't know.
I think he did justice to it. Yes, there is a certain part of it that seems quite funny. You need to instill a bit of, warmth into the interview, which I quite enjoyed. What we've listened to right now is actually part of the frustration, really, of some of the audiences, the panelists, and sometimes the commenters that will say, what's the point of playing these audios. Yeah, there is a point of actually playing this one because is that Pythagoras, Papariano? I mean, thing is, it reminds me of top movies. You know, the thing is actually that you're trying to read from the CTC, you're being selective, and the aspect of it that you selected, you've jazzed it up with a little bit of spice, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pomo in some places as well, which really goes to say, whatever it is you say in this course over the last 16 going to 17 months now, you need to be, first of all, judicious. You need to be straight to the point. And I think that what we're looking at this point in time is DNA. Why the dilly-dallying? Why the cat and mouse game in this whole process? The thing is, the court has a process. They've chosen to go in a certain direction. And if you take samples, what I believe in is if you take samples, agree on whether it's in Lagos or whether it's in Ibadan, or whether it's in Abuja or wherever, it is the result of what actually comes to the table that tells you whether something has been tampered with or not. It's either you have 99.9% across the board, or 2 is 99.9% and 1 is 65%, or 1 is 0. And I really don't understand these mind games, because these are the wrong narratives that people put out there. And I really enjoyed that interview. I think that more of that is actually useful in this course. If Wumi is in the right place and the right state of mind, and she believes she has nothing to hide, she can do the same similar interview and let the words actually come from her, rather than from a camp that are clearly on one side. And you know, that is the reason why the public will always be divided. We are divided and we will continue being divided. And it really doesn't matter how we argue it. Even on this side, you'll find a problem that everybody looking for justice is somehow on Joseph Aloba's side, regardless of maybe once in a while people do come out and speak their mind about him. You still have people saying, oh, you shouldn't drag Baba. And I think even Yomi, when I listen to Yomi sometimes, and Yomi is actually trying to put things right, he's trying to enlighten fellow Nigerians for us to understand the wrongs that have been instilled in the process for us to be in the position where we are today. But the moment he actually states few wrongs about Joseph Aloba, people get irate. People said, oh, why is Yomi doing this? Why is Yomi doing that? Yomi needs to do the right thing. And I'm glad that he's got up to a point that he's saying it as it is. That's all I've got to say for now. Thank you, Papariano.
All right, thank you. Next is
Papariano, yes, good morning. Thank you. At least we have listened to both sides. No, not both sides. As in, we are listening to Baba's interview a few days ago, and we have listened to the CTC, abridged CTC. So I want to believe that getting the CTC should not be far-fetched. We have our own lawyer.
we want justice. And Comfy, you see him now. You see him now. We get the A's African TV and Yomi, and they pull the whole wall. Baba Mohbad self, they watch, they shock. They watch like this, they shock. They shock Baba Mohbad like, kill on people, kill on need, let them name their price. Let me pay them off. Conflict justice Sicily. Just imagine how Muiwa was thinking months ago. Name your price, everything you have spent. Let's pay you off. Is this a company? Baba that was wearing dirty white singlet. White singlet, it turned to brown. Will manage put joy for this man's face. Everything with this man make us go through. Papariano, hey, we stand gidigba. Now body 93% scores. Very soon. Nago, yes, course.
Anyway, let's continue our normal discussion.
You and who? No, you want cut my conversation at the address, Baba. You which normal conversation? This one
First
is
of all,
not
I
normal.
saw J Clock. I saw J Clock joined. J Clock, come up.
Waiting J
Come up,
Clock.
come
You wanna
up.
leave J Clock? Leave J Clock now.
J Clock has been advocating for your
When J
Gidigba.
Clock they tell me that time where you they drag me, you for Yomi matter, you drag me, you. I even block you on top of Yomi matter. I block you on top of Yomi matter. You remember me?
Who
You.
are you? Not me.
You will be say you find me come inside my inbox, will make me block you. Say sorry, Yomi no, kilo day. No, that time. I don't forget.
Me?
You don't forget. When I tell you about Yomi, when Yomi Jakpa, okay, you come and say, Abi, you told me, you see, that you're not mistaking your calculation.
Oh, yeah.
I say, now just come out to say, I don't want that energy. You give people chances, let them do their things. But later on, I mean, you can't, you recollect, you catch up.
No, when he came back. But I told you now, when he came back, then I had a different feelings.
I won't be anyone king back.
So because I came to your inbox and told you, Obi.
You were ever forcing it. I didn't want that, that humiliation. I mean, after all, I feel like defending this guy is not bad. After all, I was just saying.
I remember. I don't think that you Obi. I told you.
Yes, I was just saying they shouldn't drag him, whatever. I just to see message coming. Monique Lily. Yeah, I don't
he came back to you. Now gave it to him now. But anyway, yes, you know, just cast for me. Yes, you know. Yeah. I say once again you have judged incorrectly.
You see? So, but anyway,
let's go to why will you give Shabi me moderator? She gave you a lion.
No. She never gifted me. She's not my usual gifter. I mean, but they were just excited, yeah. Sometimes these are people that they have been with me right from day one. And so
you will give her the justice moderator, then she will be muting people
she cannot block anybody in the live stream. She cannot.
No, mute.
It's just for no, you cannot happen. It's just for decoration, just like Wahab Shitu. It's powerless. I mean, they don't moderator without power. Moderator without power, just did there for decoration. Wahab Shitu was there. Odumosu was the one doing everything. Tell me its importance. Now just for the name now, so that we hear that is the leading cancer.
Believe me. Let's change something.
Is the leading cancer. Is the leading cancer. Which leading cancer? Where is the leading cancer now? They have sacked the leading cancer.
Oh my God.
They keep playing us all the time. And now they want me on the ground. They want me. People are angry. They want to see me step my foot on the ground. No go ever see me on the ground. Never. I am a coach. I go stay for here for this live stream. They do the way I feel do. Make I can go do on the ground. For waiting. Make I can go for corona. Make I can go police station. Everybody get what they want do. Some people get foundation. Make them work. Then get foundation. Make them carry cross. When I get my own foundation in hand now, or when I get my own church, I will do like pastor then. But make a come. There's limitation. We come from different background. All of us have different things that some people depend on juju, some people depend on the government, some people they are even helpless. Some people they are even alone. They have no support, nothing. And you just think one-sided only. You don't put a lot of things into consideration. Kids everywhere. Kids. The joy that you guys want to have is just to see Papariano on the ground. And then when Papariano is picked up, you see all the bad mouth. We said it. That guy is too rude. That guy, in fact, people that will never get close to me, then they will have mouth to speak. I won't let you have that opportunity. You won't have it. Everything is going to work as planned. Work as planned. I'm not worried about whatever anybody wants to say what to do. I'm not worried. I'm just worried about my own calculation. My calculation is what matters to me.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma. Have you heard from
Comfy
Shitty, ma?
Mabo, lókè Mabo. Jẹ́ ká celebrate Mabo. Mo
Tani.
fẹ́ gbọ́n wẹ̀ Comfy ṣé orí
ta
tó
ló wà
fún ẹ?
lókè yìí? Ta ló
Mo ń
sọ
bọ̀
good
náà.
morning yẹn náà?
Oyè Ọlọ́run Comfy ṣé òtútù tó ń parí àbí? Ṣé òtútù yẹn
Ìyá
ti lọ?
yẹn,
Wait
ìyá tó
now,
máa ń bú mi
listen now,
káàkiri
wait
yẹn.
now. Comfy
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
ṣé
èmi
òtútù
ni.
ti lọ? No na wait na Kobe dey catch Comfy na make I ask you. Ṣé ká máa kí ẹ fúnra wa ni? Ó tún pa Comfy lánàá. Comfy the cold that is catching you, ṣé e don go? Sorrow now. Because you be telling me that you were catching cold. I think last time. You don't use medicine or something.
Oníjọ̀gbọ̀n ni ẹ.
Ẹni sọ
Ìwọ
jẹ́ kó
ló
fún mi
jí mi
reply
lóru
náà.
ò jẹ́
Comfy
kí n
ọ̀dẹ̀ dá mi
sọ̀rọ̀.
lóhùn náà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Comfy dáhùn náà ẹ ní sùn náà. Ẹ máa take care of àwọn host yín náà. Ara host kan ò yá ṣé ká má dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. So Comfy, how is your health now? Have you taken, even if it is drug or something, maybe paracetamol?
O ṣe ọkọ àjò.
Ẹ jẹ́ Comfy dá mi lóhùn náà. Comfy ó yá answer náà.
You, abeg, are we gonna use the whole day to
Wait
she's
now,
up?
na Comfy na make you answer now. Which kind thing be this one? Make Comfy answer
tó bá
now.
kó fẹ́ jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára mi ni let me go abeg.
No.
Kó fẹ́ jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára mi let me be.
Ó yá sọ̀rọ̀ Comfy.
Good morning everybody.
Báwo ni?
Everybody màmá oyè ọlọ́run gbogbo everybody on
Ẹ
the
káàárọ̀
panel.
ṣára le àwọn ọmọ mi ń kọ́ ṣàlàáfíà ni yà ní ṣàárẹ̀ o.
Ṣáàláfíà ni wọ́n wà.
Wẹ́dà ni kò sí nǹkan kan.
Wẹ́ẹ̀dà náà ni, pọ̀tánsì náà ni.
Tẹ́pọ̀ fẹ́ bú mi ni let me go.
No, mo bú ẹ náà, má ṣe bú ẹ. Comfy ṣé mo máa ń bú ẹ ni?
Ó ní mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ I don't want to embarrass myself the way I'm talking so.
Má worry, ó yá sọ̀rọ̀ slowly mo ń bọ̀. Báwo ni everything?
Mo ń ṣe school runs lọ́wọ́ so mi tí ráyè sọ̀rọ̀ that's why mi ṣe down. I just came up to reply you.
Ó ń ṣe assignment.
I'm taking care of my kids.
Oh, I see.
So let me drop.
How about the code? Oni?
I'm still battling with it but mo ń lo oògùn lọ́wọ́.
Ó yẹ kí n máa ṣómi gbígbóná ló máa ń mu àbí lemon àbí kí ni?
Omi gbóná lemon àti honey.
Àti oyin.
Ginger bá wà á lọ.
Ma worry now, Comfy, just relax. Shebi, at least you were celebrating today, right? You celebrated what happened today, right?
Then tẹ bá dẹ̀ ní kí náà ti ń pè àbó ní kí ẹ borí mọ́.
Yes, exactly. Kẹ́ fi sínú kẹ́ faṣọ sí báyìí.
Omi gbóná.
Kẹ́ fi sínú wà dẹ̀ faṣọ
borí mọ́.
báyìí. Wọ́n máa ń dà.
Àní ṣàárẹ̀. Olúwa dúró tì wá o. Àwọn ọmọ mi ń kọ́
Ayọ̀ la fi ládùn ìkọjá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Yeah, so that is it o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, ayé ò le o. This life no strong at all. So ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ díẹ̀.
Oh, Papa, you know pé ayé ò le. Look at that woman from, is it from, where is she from?
Ṣé Òòṣà?
Téèyàn bá tiẹ̀, the best nǹkan téèyàn lè fi máa ronú, kì í ṣe ronú náà, but kéèyàn look into. Òun ni bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe ń kú téèyàn expect báyìí. Look at that woman tó wà ní ṣé house ló wà bí nǹkan kan. Ó kàn yẹ pé ìgbà téèyàn bá kú yẹn la máa feel ẹ̀ la máa ṣe bákan tá bá tún ti ṣe a tún ti gbé àwọ̀ wa wọ̀. Ilé ayé yìí kò le kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe. You understand?
Wọ́n ní ẹ̀gbọ́n olórin yẹn ní ilé ayé fúngbà díẹ̀ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, gbogbo wa la máa lọ.
Ọmọ aráyé ṣeré o.
Gbogbo wa la máa lọ. Ìyẹn ni èmi ṣe ń wò wípé irú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní tèmi lópinion tèmi kò yẹ kó dé ibi tí a máa gbé obituary tá máa gbé kú ara mi mọ nǹkan tí oníkálùkù ṣe fúnra wọn ò bọ̀ tèmi kàn feel pé kò yẹ kó tó gbogbo yẹn torí pé kí ni ìrìn tá à ń rìn kò sí nǹkan tó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ò lópin justice yìí ó máa wá ó dẹ̀ máa lọ àìmọye àwọn ológo àná tán wá wọ́n ti lọ oníkálùkù náà máa di ológo àná gbogbo alámádé ní ìtàn mo mọ̀ sọ mo mọ̀ ṣe gbá mo mọ̀ ṣàwo Ọlọ́run nìkan. Ẹ ṣé ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta o, mo dúpẹ́ o. Ṣé rí èèyàn tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ inú ẹ̀ jáde wọ́n dá púpọ̀. Tó bá ti ṣe blabla lobolo balabalabala ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn kì í gẹ̀ẹ́tì wọn. And ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ dẹ̀ mọ̀ tíríkì orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì orí nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe wọ̀nyí pé ẹ máa wá nǹkan kan tẹ́ máa fi fa àwọn èèyàn mọ́ra. Ẹ lè nífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹni yẹn o ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa bú kẹ́ lè pèrò sọ́kọ̀ kò dénú. Pọ́tọ́ wọn kan máa wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa dì í mú wọ́n máa di ilé ayé mú ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó bá dẹ̀ ti já ó ti já kò láàrọ̀. So ilẹ̀ ń yọ̀ kóníkálùkù ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ ká tẹ́ jẹ́jẹ́ Ọlọ́run fúnra rẹ̀ wà nídìí ọ̀nà tá à ń rìn yìí. Ọlọ́run ń ṣe iṣẹ́ ẹ̀. Tá bá wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn lánàá a mọ̀ wípé ìmísí kan àwọn ogun ọ̀run kan wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú wọn nínú ibi tán wà lánàá yẹn. Iṣẹ́ ń tán bá rò débẹ̀ náà bá lọ. Ń tán rò kọ́ ni wọ́n bá tán bá wá kọ́ ni wọ́n bá lọ. Mohbad dẹ̀ ti sọ ó ní gbogbo ayé máa dìde fóun àwọn ẹbí òun. Táwa ni àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀. Àwa náà ni àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà wípé bàbá Mohbad ẹnìkan ṣẹ́rí tí èèyàn ò bá yìí sí ní pòsíṣọ̀n kan ẹnu èèyàn máa dùn èèyàn máa rò pé mo mọ̀ ṣe ẹni tó gọ̀ jù gan akọ̀yàn.
Àṣejù ló ń pọmọdé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So sometimes ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa ní àmójúkúrò ń gbà mí fọ́wọn nǹkan mi kì í ṣe pé eléyìí gbòz eléyìí tamọ́ tọ̀hún tamọ́ jamọ́ ká máa ní sùúrù bàbá mi ká máa ní sùúrù. Èmi dẹ̀ máa ń repeat ẹ̀ kì í ṣe gbogbo wọn ta lérò yìí pé wọn ò fẹ́ wa náà fẹ́ wa àwọn ẹlòmíì àtẹnujẹ owó ni tó bá gba owó tó bá tán ẹ kàn rí ẹ bá gbé mílíọ̀nù fẹ́ lòmíì ìjọ tẹ́ ẹ bá ti rí fún wọn mọ́ ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Kí ló fún mi èèlò ni wọ́n bá yín ṣe pounds dollars yín sí náírà. So ìyẹn ló ṣe yẹ ká rọra tẹ̀ a máa débi tá à ń lọ. A máa débi tá à ń lọ pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ojú òde ní tiwa. Tá bá ṣe tán nísìnyí ọmọ wa lè pàdé èèyàn ó lè jẹ́ òun ló máa wà nípò tó máa ran ọmọ wa lọ́wọ́. Ó lè jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fẹ́ra wọn náà múra wọn wálé wọn ní ṣé wọ́n máa ṣe kinní kan ọmọ yẹn dé yes ẹni tí mo fẹ́ nìyẹn kò sí agagan ọmọ ìlú wọ̀nyí kò sí nǹkan tó kàn mí pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tẹ́ ti ṣe sẹ́yìn. So ẹ jẹ́ kí a rò ó torí pé ayọ̀ kúnnú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní àná ẹni ta lérò pé ó ṣe búburú lánàá ọ̀rọ̀ ìtàn ni o kò sí tó ní kálukú wá sọ àtẹ̀mí tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí ò sí nínú àkọọ́lẹ̀ fún mi àti fún gbogbo wa. Wọ́n máa ṣì báyìí ní ṣe bí ń jọ́ báyìí ṣe báyìí ìyẹn ló ṣe jẹ́ pé ẹni tó ṣe búburú lénìí ó lè ṣe dáadáa lọ́la. But téèyàn bá sọ á dàbíi pé anti justice ni àmọ́ ibi tó dúró sí orí fẹ́ǹsì ló wà and gbogbo ẹni tó dẹ̀ wà lórí fẹ́ǹsì wọn ò ní jábọ́ nígbà tí wọ́n bá take decision wọn àmọ́ ibi tán fẹ́ dúró. Oníkálùkù ló lórí tó ń rò oníkálùkù dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ìyẹn mo ṣe sọ pé ní ọdún yìí as for me èmi ò ṣe fọlọ́fọlọ́ mo ní orí mi tí mò ń rò.
Ẹ fẹ́ dá wà.
Mo ní orí mi tí mi ń rò ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ mí pé bóyá mo dúró sórí fẹ́ǹsì àbí pé mi make up mind mi òtítọ́ àti òdodo yẹn nígbà tí mo ní òtítọ́ ló ń gbórílẹ̀-èdè lékè ọ̀gbẹ́ni kan ti máa ń gbé wá sórí prógráàmù mi ó ní èwo ló jù nínú òtítọ́ àti òdodo mo lémi ò mọ akàn máa ń sọ náà ni ó ní òdodo ló tóbi jù. So ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe òdodo kí ọkàn wa kó clear wípé yes nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe yìí ṣé tí n bá padà tí ń lọ rò ṣé mi ò jẹ̀bi Ọlọ́run wó mi palẹ̀ tún mi mọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀mí ìranu ẹ̀mí kébékébé ẹ̀mí abatẹnijẹ́ kó kúrò nínú ọkàn mi àmọ́ kókò sẹ́ni tó lè preach fún yàn tó lè wọ̀yàn létí àfọlọ́run ló lè change èèyàn tọ́lọ́run ò báyìí tí kò wọnú èèyàn kò sí nǹkan tẹ́dàá lè ṣe àti change èèyàn ló difficult jù ẹ má jẹ́ agbójúgun ọ̀tá àwọn ìdílé tá à ń sọ yìí wọ́n máa padà wọ́n máa ṣe. Èmi kàn fẹ́ rọ ìyá Mohbad gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti sọ níbì kan lánàá. Ìyá Mohbad ò ran ọmọdé yìí lọ́wọ́ o, kò ran àdúrà lọ́wọ́ rárá. Bóyá kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ ni, lóòótọ́ abiyamọ kò ní fẹ́ kírú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, right? But tí nǹkan bá dẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀, bóyá wọn dẹ̀ rẹ́ ní sọ fún wọn pé ẹ̀wọ̀n ò kì í ṣe ọ̀run. Téèyàn bá lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ó lè padà dé. Àìmọye tó lọ tó jẹ president tán jẹ oríṣiríṣi. Tí àdúrà tó bá jẹ punishment, nǹkan tó ṣe tó bá dijọ́ mi kò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀wọ̀n tán fi kí náà ti ń pè àdúrà sí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó ju ẹ̀wọ̀n tán fẹ́ dá fún lọ. Because kò ní free movement. Wọ́n ti gáǹgẹ̀, wọ́n ti kó ṣẹ́kẹ́ṣẹkẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ sí lẹ́sẹ̀. Ó kàn rìn ni òun gan wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ bó ṣe lè escape. Ìgbà tán kúrò ń bẹ̀ lánàá ṣé bó sọ tó fẹ́ sọ. Àdúrà is looking for love. Ó ń wẹ́ni tó máa fà ń mọ́ra tó máa fẹ́ràn.
Èmi gan mo wà surprise why tó fi padà ìgbà tó ẹ̀rí pó padà lánàá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó máa tú ọkàn ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún. Ó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó wà ní ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ tó wà nídìí ẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí ọmọdé yìí kó tú ọkàn ẹ̀ palẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá lọ sẹ́wọ̀n á dé bá ti ṣe ń sọ yìí. Tẹ́lòmíì bá gorí kínní wọ́n lè ní àwọn ṣàánú yan. Ṣáànà kọ́ ni tèkó tú àwọn kan sílẹ̀ bí àìmọye. But kí èèyàn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kó má jìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yẹn ó ti mọ́ wa lára especially nínú Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo àwáwí yẹn kò bá wọn lókèrè. Ọmọ mi ni mi fẹ́ kí kinní kan ṣe kinní kan igbá kan àwo kan. Òyìnbó ò ní bá yín wò yẹn. But wọ́n máa tọ́jú ẹni tán ìfẹ́ ṣe yẹn wọ́n máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ débi wípé gbogbo ohun tó fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbà á. Òun ni tí Yomi ń ṣe lánàá yẹn. And mo dẹ̀ really appreciate gbogbo ohun tí oníkálùkù ń ṣe. Torí kò sẹ́yìn kan tí ò ṣe dáadáa.
Ó gbìyànjú gan lánàá as in more than 100%.
Gbogbo tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn lánàá.
As in
Wọn ò ní fi ọmọ di. Ìbànújẹ́ ò ní wọlé oníkálùkù wọn.
Àmín.
Àtàwa tá à ń gbọ́. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yìí máa ronúpìwàdà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yìí máa padà. Wọ́n ní tá bá sọ̀kò lọ́jà àmọ́ ni tó máa bà. Bá ṣe ń sọ yìí náà. Èmi àti ìyàwó Gúrẹ́sì a ti jà rẹpẹtẹ la kọ́kọ́ jà bí nǹkan míì. But kò tán síbẹ̀. Nǹkan yìí wà tá a máa bára wa ṣe. Wọ́n lè ní kí ló ń ṣe kinní kan. Mo ń sọ Aries ni mò ń bá wí. Àwa la kọ́kọ́ jà gbàrà nígbà tá a lọ fún protest tàdé. But ṣé olúwẹ̀ máa wá di gbogbo yẹn sáyà àdìsọ́kàn máa gbé kiri. Èèyàn bá organs ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. Téèyàn ò bá try láti let go some things a mọ̀ pé ọ̀wọ́n nǹkan mi èèyàn kọ́ lè ní mo forgive èèyàn ò lè gbàgbé. But certain things kò wọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀. A ní nǹkan tá à ń rán ilé wà ọmọ wà gbogbo nǹkan wà ń bẹ̀ nǹkan mi máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ààrẹ ni bá sọ ààrẹ ni bá rò àṣẹ kinní kan àti wá di ẹrù no ẹ jọ ń torí ti Ọlọ́run èmi mọ̀ pé pápá ni ó bá ti mẹ́nu bà bàbá ó pèrò sọ́kọ̀ ni ìwọ náà nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá. Ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá so ẹ jọ ń torí Ọlọ́run Aries well done all of you gbogbo yín ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o ẹ kú iṣẹ́ àti gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n just through justice say I love you all and then God will bless us all. Torí lánàá tí mo gbọ́ pé tí mo sọ pé God bless not only you o papa God ma bless gbogbo wa lọ́tún lósì bó ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ àìsàn àìwo yìí ó tó lọ́tọ̀ mo mọ̀ pé mo já sọ́dọ̀ ẹ ohun ẹni mo gbọ́ tó ń pè mí pé kinní kan bí ṣe yíra padà nìyẹn mo ti sùn lọ ńgbà yẹn so àìsàn àìwo wa yìí pàápàá ó tó lọ́tọ̀ Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká rí justice gbogbo ẹni tó bá dùbú tó dúró sọ́nà wípé a ní rí justice Ọlọ́run mọ ohun tó máa ṣe fún onítọ̀hún Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ dá ẹjọ́ fún wọn but kí ọkàn oníkálukú kó máa dá lẹ́jọ́ pé níbo ni mo wà níbo ni mo dúró sí ṣé òtítọ́ ni mò ń ṣe ṣé òdodo ni mò ń ṣe a ó san fún oníkálukú gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Thank you for having me, bàbá mi.
Gbogbo iṣẹ́ wa tí a ń ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Gbogbo ìwà tí a ń wù.
Àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ wa tí a.
Wí ìyẹn Aries. Okay.
Yeah, mi ṣe rẹ̀ ni. Ọmọ pẹ́ fẹ́ràn ara yín.
Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi ẹnu yín sọ. Kí wá sọ pé Ọlọ́run o gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo dá padà. Ní orúkọ ti bàbá àti ọmọ àti Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé o pè mí ó yàn mí mi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé mi ò ń sàkún justice kí n dá padà fún yín kí n dá padà sí generation yín.
Tó bá jẹ́ wípé kì í ṣe
ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bá ń sọ and let this be a learning lesson.
You know what you said. You understand?
I didn't say anything to you.
Because
I
that
don't
time,
know you. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ tèmi.
Tí èèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń pa irọ́,
I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. Wasn't talking to you. And ẹ bá wa lẹ́nu conversation ni you didn't know the genesis of it. And
I was there.
Listen, Mama, let me talk. Don't defend yourself. You've done very well. You've spoken well.
Okay, wait. Sorry.
No, I have to do that, but I'm waiting for that recording.
Lady Aries,
You don't have to bring it up.
Lady Aries, please. Let's do something, please.
You don't know this woman. What this woman did to
just
me.
wait. No, just please wait. Mama, you're alone. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa sọ nǹkan one thing tí wọ́n ṣe tí ẹ like nígbà yẹn. Bóyá wọ́n lè.
Yeah, thank you.
Clarity.
Nígbà tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíní program yìí, mo ní mo gbọ́ tán fẹ́ ṣe protest, mi ò mọ àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe. Mo kàn kọjá lọ mo gbọ́ pọ́n fẹ́ ṣe protest ní déètì báyìí. Bóyá mo ráyọ̀ ní lórí program yẹn. Mo wá type síbẹ̀, mo nígbà wo ni? Time wo ni? Okay, màá wá síbẹ̀. So lọ́jọ́ yẹn mo ṣáà lọ ṣá. Mo darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn. Pé even tí mi ò bá tiẹ̀ béèyàn kankan tó bá jẹ́ ọkàn fi ṣeré bọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣeré lórí program pé màá make sure pé mo dá ṣe because mo ti rí èèyàn kan ṣoṣo tó dá ṣe protest mo kó pálí dání mo kó múra pẹ́ẹ̀nì dání mo ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. But when I got there I met them with Lenchi and others. And I thank God that all went well. But later tí mo padà dé, mo rí èèyàn náà tó wọnú kinní mi, DM. Pé wọ́n ní bàbá ṣe kinní kan, bàbá ṣe gbá, bàbá ṣàwo, lọ́rọ̀ ohun tó bá gbọ́ ohun tí bàbá ṣe wọ́n máa pa wọ́n ni. Ọkàn mi kàn sọ fún mi pé trick ọgbọ́n leléyìí láti dákún tó wà ńlẹ̀ láti yé ti bàbá because as for me mi bá wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ kinní yẹn mi ò sí lára àwọn tán ni wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa bàbá kí ńgbà tán kọ́kọ́ gbọ́rọ̀ so mi ò sí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ and I said it was when I had a dream and I saw Mohbad. He was crying and I woke up. The next thing I did I called someone. Mo dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé àlàyé yẹn bí mo ṣe join nìyẹn pé mi ò mọ ọmọdé yìí rí kí ló wá bá mi fún kí ni mo rí fún láti ìgbà yẹn bí ìgbà tí èèyàn ò lè sùn tí èèyàn ò lè wo àìsinmi àìṣe ni ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ then ní nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ti Aries máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ náà ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ Kàrímọ́ wọn náà wọ́n jọ gbé ni ẹ̀hún ṣe kinní kan ìgbà kan gbogbo wa tiẹ̀ ti relax a ti ṣe pé yes ẹni tó mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti lọ fáà àdẹ̀fẹ̀ kan náà irú kí leléyìí so irú nǹkan báyìí lèèyàn máa fi ṣeré pé òun mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ mi ì lè torí ìyẹn kí n ṣépè fún èèyàn náà kí ló kàn mí kí ló rá mi kí n wá torí ìyẹn kí n wá sọ pé èpè mo kàn lè sọ pé mo lè pe àdàbí mo dẹ̀ lè sọ pé oníkálukú ó máa jèrè iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn èbè èpè rábírábú yẹn no ó ní ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run pe oníkálukú sí ẹlòmíì èpè ló rọ̀ lọ́rùn láti máa ṣẹ́ ẹlòmíì ìjà ẹlòmíì ohun tó pè fún wọn nìyẹn èèyàn lè sọ pé n tèmi ń ṣe ni lágbájá gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe so ká gbà fún oníkálukú níbi tó bá dúró sí kò tí irú àwọn èpè yẹn tó bá lè bá mi gbé kinní ẹ̀ jáde bí ṣe lóòótọ́ mo ní irọ́ ni láti ìgbà yẹn mo kàn wé pé kò sí ohun tí lady lè sọ tí n lè believe ẹ̀ you understand ó wá ní èèyàn kan tó wá wọ inú kinní fóònù mi wá tó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ then after that ó dẹ̀ lóhun kọ́ kinní kan ìgbà kan because nígbà tá a bá kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ program èèyàn ní mọ̀ èèyàn kan sí èèyàn kan bóyá òun wá ní o bóyá dídí ní o bóyá I don't know a dẹ̀ ti sọ ìyẹn ti lọ pọ̀ kí ni nǹkan tí irú èpè yẹn lè wá wáyé fún bóyá wà lórí platform àjọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ dàpọ̀ èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ tá a lérò pé olúwa ẹ̀ ló sọ̀rọ̀ no ọ̀rọ̀ orí kínní kò ń lọ lásán ibi téèyàn ti sọ̀rọ̀
màmá
wọ́n máa gbé jáde ẹ ṣe
màmá ẹ káàárọ̀
mà.
ẹ wò ẹ má jẹ́ kí á wí àwíjàre kí tó tán lẹ́nu tẹ bá ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ẹnì kan má bínú ṣe rí èmi fúnra mi mo ní reservations mi nípa yín but kò mátà ṣó ti yé yín sìn ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ǹkan
a lè wà lórí bíbá ìka máa ní nǹkan kan tá a máa ti fi kọlura wa.
ẹ̀hún náà ni mo fẹ́ sọ pé ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan tán ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló dẹ̀ yẹ kẹ́ tẹ̀lé ibi òótọ́ lẹ fẹ́ dúró sí ẹ ti change ẹ má change mind yín.
Thank you, God bless you.
fún wa so tí ẹ̀yin kò sí nǹkan tó pọ̀ jù náà pé ẹ̀yin kan máa bínú ṣe mọ̀ kó dẹ̀ tàn síbẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà lẹ ń preach fún wa ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ jẹ́ example nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ so mo ṣe ń sọ fún yín pé ẹ má wulẹ̀ jẹ́ ká máa drag
mo ti gbọ́ ẹ
ti mọ ẹ̀yin fúnra yín mo ti bẹ́ ṣe wà yẹn gbogbo wa ti lo ọdún kan we've spent 1 year plus
over
together yes so we know each other either by voice by character. I've not met Lady Aries but I know what she can do and I've not met you but the little I know about you yes maybe it's my reservation but that doesn't matter. I don't have the power to change you. But please, you said something that you've realized the truth and you want to stand by the truth. If you think you appreciate what she's doing, good. If you've offended her before, because mo ti wà níbì kan rí tẹ́yìn àti Lady Aries tẹ parí ìjà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe sí i ó tún trigger another thing between the both of you. Àgbàlagbà
thank you, God bless you, thank you.
ẹjọ́ ń tọrọ Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ kó tán síbẹ̀.
Thank you, ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ilé àti ọ̀nà yín ò ní dàrú ẹ ní rí ń gbé sọnù bí ò ṣe bí ọmọ. Aries, even behind you I said it maybe last week pé yes Guresi àti Aries bí wọ́n ti ṣe ń jà yẹn pé mo yìí nífẹ̀ẹ́ Aries because kò ń fọ̀rọ̀ sínú ó dẹ̀ máa ń ṣọ̀yàyà.
ẹ mọ nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ fún yín.
but that's all má bínú Aries
mama
I love you so much.
mama ìjọ ṣé mo lè sọ àkọ́kọ́ fún yín ṣe rí nǹkan kan wà tó ń ṣe wá ní justice ṣé ń gbọ́ mi mọ́.
àgbọ́yé.
Sometimes we don't know when to keep quiet and most of us talk to impress people. And that is one of those things that got us to where we are today. For example, some people are doing what is not right.
Sorry.
Some people are doing what is not right. And some of us knows this. I'm generalizing now. I'm just saying, I'm not saying maybe it's you. I'm not saying maybe it's anybody. But ẹni tó bá jẹ́ kó mú títí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. So, thank you, ma. You know, I like to be polite. Especially when it comes to àwọn àgbàlagbà. Ó better kí n má sọ̀rọ̀. But you see, we have to be honest with ourselves. Some of us know deep in our heart that nǹkan táwọn kan ṣe ò dáa. Papariano sọ statement kan lẹ́nìí fún ìkan lára àwọn tíìmù Wùmí. Ó ní tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ ni Wùmí, ṣé bó ṣe máa darí ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Now the question now goes in different ways for every one of us. Some of us knows how best to handle our issues, but we will push others into, deep hole, into pits. Then things get messed up. But what I want to say is this, Sha. This is not the time. I was trying to preach peace, but I knew that this peace thing is not going to work. So what I'm just going to say is this. Kí oníkálukú kó ṣe nǹkan tó bá ṣe lágbára ẹ̀. Lady Eri sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ǹkan, wọ́n ní vengeance ó ń ṣe, àti pín kíní yẹn mọ́ra wa lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pín iṣẹ́ yẹn mọ́ra wa lọ́wọ́. Tó bá yẹ pé irú ẹ̀ ní ìgan, tẹ bá ní àwọn babaláwo tẹ́lẹ̀, àwọn tó bá ní babaláwo, kán gbé wọn wá. Ká fi ti àwọn tó bá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe nǹkan kan lọ́la. Àwọn aláàfà, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé wọn wá. Bá ṣe máa ṣa gbogbo agbára yẹn nìyẹn. So ntẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí Lady Eri ti ṣe dá, ẹ jẹ́ ká appreciate. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí African ṣe, ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
ẹ káàbọ̀.
Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí African TV ṣe dá, ṣó ti yẹ yín kan appreciate. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí Yomi náà ṣe dá, let's appreciate him. Kò sí anybody ká mọ ara ẹni tọ́lọ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ mi gan ni wọ́n máa send fídíò yẹn sí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa worry mi mọ bí mo ṣe máa handle ẹ̀. Ṣó ti yẹ yín mà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Good morning.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká fi wọn ṣọ̀kan. I really want energy from, I want it to be multiple streams of energy. And like I wanted to say earlier before Lady Eri stopped me. Now, whatever strategy we are going to be using, let nobody use Yomi's formula anymore. Or if you are going to use Yomi's formula of, doing conference, make sure you restrict, there's a way you do it. I don't know how you want to mix up the puzzle. Thank you. Then, please, Mama Oyolorun, let this be what we'll be preaching. We can do this thing. And I know we can do it. Irú Madam Comfy náà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ́n wá bó ṣe máa ṣe títí wọn, please.
Madam Lizzie, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú.
Sir?
Nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn, mo kàn fẹ́ add to it ni. Nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn, ó make sense báyìí.
Thank you.
Nǹkan tí mo rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n Yomi yẹn ni pé ó láwọn nǹkan mi tẹ́ pé tó bá fẹ́ ṣe tó ìwà yẹn kò yẹ kó ti máa sọ síta. Ó yẹ yín.
Thank you, ẹ ṣé o, a dúpẹ́ o.
Yes now, so èèyàn tó wá fẹ́ máa ṣe títẹ̀ ń sìn.
Nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ ká ṣe ń sìn. This is not the time. This is 2022 and we started with
25.
The strategy, 2025, sorry. You see that strategy of, Papariano ṣe dáadáa, Papariano is already coach. Into mo ṣe nìyẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sílẹ̀. For now, ẹ jẹ́ ká ní kálukú wa lọ máa rò pé okay, ibi tí Yomi ò ti ṣe dáadáa lélẹ̀. How can I do it better from my own side? Ṣé you understand? Ṣé rí one thing ni pé ẹ jẹ́ mo fẹ́ ká mọ̀ nǹkan kan pé what you cannot control, you cannot control it. You cannot stop me from speaking. Yomi talks, those are his shortcomings. So let us learn to manage each other. So ẹ jẹ́ ká fi kíni Yomi sílẹ̀, ká move on. Ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe criticize Papariano tó. Now Papariano has come to stay. I remember there was a time he was having 30-something viewers because some people were going somewhere. But ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀, ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko.
Ẹni tó tiẹ̀ ṣe búburú léni ó lè ṣe dáadáa lọ́la. Ẹni tó ṣe dáadáa léni ní káyọ̀ padà.
Ṣé bí Madam Comfy lélẹ́yìn lórí platform, so and téèyàn bá sọ fún mi pé Madam Comfy àti Supreme máa jọ wà lórí ó yẹ kí platform yìí ti lana lọ́sàn-án lálẹ́ ìgbàgbé láàárọ̀. But we shall have to move on now.
The HM said,
I dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run, ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́.
And to come and see, but the HM later came to meet me that she did not put
So, is there any other plan going on? Please reach out to strategists.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Ẹ má bínú, ẹ má gbà mí ní 4 minutes o.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let me greet Papariano. I greet Oya, Ìyàwó Ṣàngó, the one and only Iron Lady. I greet everybody, especially this lady that just spoke. Ṣé kí lorúkọ Oyè Ọlọ́run, something like that. You took us to church. When you were talking, ó dà ní pé church mo wà. Comfy mi ò rò pé mo lè ever kí ẹ láyè, but thank God that mo fẹ́ kọrin kan torí Comfy àtọ̀wọ́n tó ń ronú bíi ti Comfy tẹ́lẹ̀. Orin òyìnbó ni o. Kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà, kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ way forward. So Papariano, please indulge me for 5 minutes. Orin yẹn is called Amazing Grace, how sweet. Controlled it. Sorry, I've controlled it. Who's it? Your Lord. So, God. Show ń gbọ́ mi, Papariano. Show ń gbọ́ mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Call was coming in. Show ń gbọ́ mi, Papariano.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, call was coming. So, yeah, thank you. All I'm saying is, my analysis of the press conference is, we have always been on the path of truth. All the justice fighters, we know where the truth lies, but they've been preventing us. But now the truth is bringing itself out. And on that note, I want to send a clear message to Adura. Adura, Aburo Mohbad. Adura, Aburo Mohbad. Adura, Aburo Mohbad. Máàkù lè ṣaláìkù. Máàkù lè ṣaláìkù. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń guide ẹ pé kó má sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn tó ń sọ fún ẹ pé kó má sòótọ́ tó mọ̀. Ọlọ́run mọ òótọ́ tó mọ̀. Ayé ń dúró dẹ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀ kó gbèjà ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Ayé ń dúró dẹ̀ kó sòótọ́. And I want to promise you as African TV, àtàwọn partners mi, àtàwọn foundation. From the foundation, mo tún náà external partners tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ni wọ́n ń gbèjà ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Àmọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Àdúrà àmọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. But I want to promise you, Àdúrà, anyway tó bá lè bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, àwa dúró tiẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Wàláì tàláì, mi ò ń ṣe Muslim, Bismillah. Whatever it takes tó bá bọ́ta, àwa ń dúró dẹ̀ láti gbọ́ ọ̀tọ̀ yẹn, a dẹ̀ máa fún ẹ ní protection. Èmi ti rí fídíò yẹn lánàá, conference yẹn. Mo ti rí conference yẹn lánàá, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹrù tó wà lọ́kàn ẹ̀ ó ju ẹ̀ lọ. Nǹkan tó ń gbélé ẹ lórí ó ju ẹ̀ lọ. Àdúrà, bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, já lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ìtorí ọ̀la, ìtorí ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, ìtorí ibi tó ń lọ. Oh, let me speak English for the English people. Sorry. Àdúrà, I know you have a heavy weight on you. I have studied you. I've been following you, and I can see there is a big burden on you. Once you're ready to break away from that burden, my foundation, my partners, and the society will protect and help you. For the sake of Mohbad, your senior brother, and for the sake of heaven, where you will end up, you will face God at the judgment day. For the sake of Mohbad, break away from that burden. You will be protected. You will be given every privilege that you deserve. Come out with the truth, because the truth, you know that we know that you know the truth. That's message to Adura Aloba. And the sooner you do it, the better. While we are waiting for you, I saw the press conference, and I can tell in that press conference all the drama that was going on. The spirit of Mohbad is probably telling you, is this how you betray me? Is this how everything I've done for you, my brother? We grew up together, Adura, and you can keep quiet. Adura, bọ́lọ́wọ́ wọn. Come out of the desert. That's my plea. I am older than your father, Adura. You're listening to the voice of a man that has children older than you, older than your brother. You're listening to the voice of a man who has traveled the world. And if I say I'll protect you, Adura, I'll protect you with my life. I prefer to die than for them to kill you. But let the truth come out, Adura. Mo mọ̀ pé mo nǹkan tó ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. mo mọ̀ gbogbo ayé mọ̀ pé o mọ̀ so o lè tán gbogbo ayé ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mò ń bẹ̀ máa kàn tán ẹ pẹ̀lú owó máa kàn tán ẹ pẹ̀lú fame máa kàn tán ẹ pẹ̀lú music career ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ deserve better than what you are giving him ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mò ń bẹ̀ àdúrà. And I want to thank everybody that is fighting for justice for Mohbad. Abuja conference, I am Yinka, if you're listening, I want to be part of it. And anybody planning conference in future, please. Anybody planning conference in future, put your security in place. I have done private conference because I knew those elements were waiting. You see, we didn't announce our conferences because we just want the world to hear the message, not the distraction. So if you're planning one, either you do it private or you put enough security in place. I want to be part of Abuja, and there are many more conferences, many more petitions coming up. Justice we're going to get. We have the green light, we have the key. The power is now in the public sphere. The public has finally taken control of justice for Mohbad. It's not a family affair. And I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody that organized your Miss conference. And I want to thank those in London, those in Abuja, wherever you're planning, to make sure that the public is fully in charge. We are taking control to the AIG, to the commissioners, to the IPOs. Nigerian police, we are working with you, but you must work for us. We will give you all the evidences that people are throwing out there. And for those who still doubt the 50 million naira, it's still on the table. It's still on the table before it is too late. Give us information. You don't have to go to the police. We will take it to the police. We will protect your integrity. I'm begging you, those around Mohbad, in the last 72 hours of his time on earth, you know something. No matter how small you think it is, bring it. We go to the police. You don't have to go. We'll work for you to get Mohbad justice. Papariano, Supreme, all the beautiful ladies, wherever you are, all the mothers that have been crying, all the men that have been crying, I love you all. Justice, we're going to get. Thank you, sir, and thank you, madams.
Love you too, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí n tó bọ́ sílẹ̀.
No, Alice, or no, I'm Rob Minds, the way forward. So anybody can talk. If there's anything you want to add, any contribution, talk about it.
Mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run bàbá Ọlọ́run ọmọ Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́ pé ẹ ṣeun àná bàbá ẹ ṣeun òní Olúwa ọ̀run ẹ ṣeun ìgbàkúgbà ẹ ṣeun ọjọ́ gbogbo ẹ ṣé Olúwa Ọlọ́run a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín àwa mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin lọ́lọ́kọ̀ tó ń wọkọ̀ ẹ ní wà wá dànù ohun tá à ń fẹ́ a máa rí pẹ̀lú ògo lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run àwa nífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹnikẹ́ni ṣàwátì lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ̀yin lọ́lọ́run tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin nìkan ṣoṣo lẹ lè yí ọkàn ẹ̀dá padà tó bá le bí òkúta àwa dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ wà nídìí iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ máa ṣe láṣẹ pé àdúrà mo gba àdúrà fún ẹ ò ní kú ò ní rùn àdúrà ò ní kú ò ní rùn àdúrà ò ní kú ò ní rùn ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá dúró láti fi ẹ́ sínú ìdè Olúwa tú ìdè á já ìdè Olúwa ṣẹ́kẹ́ṣẹkẹ̀ tán so mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ tán so mọ́ ẹ lẹ́sẹ̀ tán fi dè ẹ́ bí ìgbà tí wọn ò bá sọ̀yàn sí inú òkun Ọlọ́run á bá mi tú ẹ sílẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á wọnú ọkàn ẹ wàá rí ó ti mọ òtítọ́ yẹn ọ̀nà tó máa gbà tú síta tó máa fi sọ Ọlọ́run á wá fi fún ẹ kò sẹ́ni tọ́lọ́run ò lè mú nígbà ni a lérò wípé níbo ni Abacha ń kó wa lọ kí la ṣe máa yọ ṣùgbọ́n kò gbọ́ Ọlọ́run níṣẹ́jú àgbàdúrà ikú fèèyàn kankan ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run á dára àdúrà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ó máa rí ìtúsílẹ̀ ó máa gba ìtúsílẹ̀ ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá mọ̀ pé o ní ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé nínú tó fojú ṣùnùkùn tó fi wò wá ọlọ́run á fún mi ìfẹ́ sọ mi ìfẹ́ tú síta ṣùgbọ́n ọlọ́run ọba tó ní ọgbọ́n tó ní ìmọ̀ tó ní òye á fi fún ẹ ò ní kùnà ò ní ṣìṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ò ní já sí jungle justice pẹ̀lú ògo ọlọ́run torí pé kí ni ọmọdé ò mẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ kó má ra lọ́wọ́ èjì wo lèèyàn tó ń rí aláìsí nǹkan tó ṣe gbogbo wa láti ṣe láti kùnà pé olúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n nípa orí ọ̀fẹ́ àánú là ń rí gbà kì í ṣe pé àmọ́ ṣe kì í ṣe pé àmọ́ sọ kì í ṣe pé ó màdúrà gbé ọmọrin kan no ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ mo máa ń sọ nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ 10 mo ní mo kó 10 ṣùgbọ́n mo ní ìwọ ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí tí máa ma fi sá fún ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí máa ma fi sọ òtítọ́ àti òdodo wá gbé wọ̀ mí ẹ̀mí tó jẹ́ pé máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ tí mi ní fi lè fi sí ibi bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mi lè fi ní sọ pé káwọn ọmọ mi jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi irú ẹ̀mí yẹn má gbé wọ̀ mí ẹ̀mí tí máa fi bọ́ síta tí máa sọ pé gbogbo ohun tí n bá ṣe iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi olúwa mi ò mọ̀ ṣe bá mi tún ṣe ràn mí lọ́wọ́ irú ẹ̀mí yẹn òun ni kó gbé wọ̀ mí torí kì í ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ń pe ọlọ́run kì í ṣe gbogbo wọn la máa gbàlà ọlọ́run máa sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wípé òun ò mọ̀ yín rí ẹ padà lẹ́yìn mi ẹ̀yin oníṣẹ́ ibi torí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò dáa a ò lè bá wọn gbé kẹ́ gbádùn wọn èmi sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn mi ò gbé dání bẹ́ẹ̀ ni 79 78 mo lọ sí hajj 80 mo dé mo dẹ̀ tún lọ léra láti àyíyá tó kọjá àti ìyá before kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ni mo gbé dání inú mi àti ọkàn mi ìdarí mi ó wà lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run olúwa má ṣì mí lọ́nà ni mò ń gbà ní gbogbo ìgbà ẹni tí n bá ṣẹ̀ kó dáríjì mi kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ṣe àdúrà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo gbà ládùúrà fún ẹ ò ní ṣubú ara ò ní ṣubú ẹ̀mí níwọ̀n ìgbà tí o bá bọ́ síta tí o sọ òtítọ́ nígbà tí ìwọ bá sọ òtítọ́ ìwọ náà wá rí àwọn tó kù nínú ilé wọ̀nyẹn bí ẹ̀rí ọkàn ṣe máa jẹ́ wọn wípé ńgbà tí ìwọ ti ṣíwájú kí la tún ń wò ẹ jẹ́ kí ara wa kó fúyẹ́ olúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni oníkálùkù á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ tiwọn Olódùmarè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a máa rí justice pẹ̀lú ògo ọlọ́run ṣùgbọ́n àdúrà àánú ẹ ṣe mí torí mo rí pé ó padà wá nígbà tí ò sí wọn níbẹ̀ ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ń tán rò kọ́ ń tán bá wá kọ́nà bá lọ gbogbo oníkálùkù èrè ìtìjú ọlọ́run á máa fi kùn wọ́n ní powder tán bá ní wọn ní jẹ́ ká rí justice àná ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń tán jẹ wọ́n mọ òtítọ́ sẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ń tán jẹ òun ni ò jẹ́ kán sọ̀rọ̀ òtítọ́ ọlọ́run á kó sínú oníkálùkù kò sẹ́ni tó lè yíyàn padà àdúrà Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú ẹ o wá gbogbo ọ̀nà kò sọ ohun tó bá mọ̀ nínú ìrìn àjò yìí Olúwa dúró tì ẹ́ ẹ ṣé thank you so much thanks for having me ẹ ṣé o mo kú gbogbo ilé.
ẹ ṣeun gan. May the Almighty God continue to replenish your wisdom. May you grow old and last for us in the name of the Almighty God. So we thank you for trying to make peace once again, and we hope that peace continue to reign. Yes, is there any other thing, any other person still want to add to this?
Like Kofi was saying on the comment section, that it was not lost. We did say you were lost. We just need peace. We just want to bring it together and fight against the enemy. That is all we need from you, Kofi. It's not everything we should be abusing. It's not everything we should be talking about. Book by Mohbad. That should be our topic. See what happened yesterday. It was very clear. Look at their face. That should be your topic. Not somebody. Kofi, please. I'm talking to you personally. I know I don't have anything against you. You don't have anything against me. But it's your comment show. that all this one I dey talk now no, I go still do my work, my way of living. No, let's change from it. It doesn't pay. Let's appreciate people that are working. Let's appreciate people that are not sleeping just for us to get justice. It's not easy. Please and please, I'm begging everybody. I did not understand what speaking. I didn't hear, but with the sound, meaning we should have peace. We should be together. Please and please, Coffee, I'm talking. That's my submission this morning.
Okay, I don't know. I think she wants to speak. Go on.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
Good one.
So concerning, see, I've been embracing, and I've been appreciating what people are doing. Even before being told, I don't need to be told. In as much as I said, and my watchword was getting justice for Mohbad, I don't need to be told. Even if it happened that, see, let me tell you, if it is Temi that stands today, that comes against Wunmi today, that says, that changed her stories, as in that changed her line of thoughts, and says, and talked the way Aries talked, as in the way she said, no, my focus is on how the people that killed Mohbad will be dealt with. If it was Temi that said that, I'm ready to go to Temi's platform today. If she confessed that today, we will see confidence. Shey you understand? So I want you to know the extent of which I don't care anybody. I don't care anybody so far tí mo gbọ́ pé àníṣe àwọn tó pa Mohbad yìí ṣe wọ́n máa fi ojú wọn hàn. I will go there. That is me. So for me coming here, people are saying kinikan. See, I don't know why people are like this. Ever before, kó tó di wípé anything pandemonium on this justice for Mohbad arises, I have been coming to Papariano. Ever. Kó tó di wípé ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò yéra wa mọ́, then I decided not to come here again. So for me coming here, nǹkan tí mò ń rí, nǹkan tí tẹ́ pé ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mò ń rí, nǹkan tí òun gangan tó ń fara pẹ́, nǹkan tẹ́ pé ó ń ṣe kinní kan, so mo rí pé ó ń suit me, so why won't I come here? So I don't understand people. People don't understand me, and maybe I don't understand them. So tí mo bá, I'm ready to, even before Eunice came to my platform, before she came to my platform, lèmi tí ń sọ. The first time tí mo rí petition tí wọ́n kọ petition sí àwọn Wunmi and Co, I was very happy. But it was just that I just kept it to myself. Though I was happy, but I decided not to say it out, because she will use it against me. She will use anything I say concerning any of my comments against me. So I decided to keep short. Though inú mi dùn. Then seeing the press conference, I was happy, but I kept mute. But you will not see me now saying, after all those moves, I will not be say, Eris orí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. For what? Am I mad? I'm not, because I said mo wá justice, and the move she took now She's looking for justice. That means both of us, we are looking for justice. So kémi wá máa ṣèṣekúṣe ìranù yẹn sìn, èmi gan máa rí i pé orí mi ò pé nìyẹn. So you cannot expect me pé kàn máa sọ pé mo drag a race. Why will I? Fine, African TV. Me and African TV, we have been on loggerheads before now. But see the moves, don't take. So, mama ní ọ̀yá African TV orí ẹ̀ ò pé. No, èmi lórí ẹ̀ ò pé now. Because African TV tí mo lórí ẹ̀ ò pé yẹn. I mean, he is doing something. Pé èmi gangan tí mo sọ pé mò ń ṣe. So why will I be tí màmá bu? Why? And for me coming here, people are saying pé ojú mi ti là, ojú mi là, ojú mi ṣú tẹ́lẹ̀, ojú mi ṣú. I was blind and I was lost, but now I'm found. I was not lost. I wasn't lost, and I was not in any way pé bóyá ojú mi fọ́. No. The only problem I was having was the Odumosu that cajoled me. Odumosu cajoled me. And there is this thing that people are saying, Comfy said pé Comfy has been paid. I was paid to come and be saying good about the legal thing. Please, I want to clear it now. I want to clear it now. I want to clear it. What I said, when I discovered that, see, one thing, I will start from here. The legal thing, my this thing with them was the legal thing, they are working. And I want to believe that, because I said anywhere tí mo bá ti rí that it seems to be light, pé iná wà ńbẹ̀, I will follow that path. Mi ò dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ ba bẹ̀ jẹ́ at all. So when they say legal thing, they are working. Though once we have already fought concerning this Odumosu. That they said, Odumosu, if we only take the DNA alone, kinikan, and it will go. Then I kept quiet. Ni mo ṣe soft pedal, and I was following them. Sure you get? Not until tí mo wá gbọ́ pé Odumosu gangan ní di ọ̀gá pátápátá of them all. Nínú bí mi. And the reason why I was following them, because I thought there was light. As in, I thought there was green light. The legal thing, they are taking us somewhere. Not knowing Odumosu gangan ni legal thing tá ń rí fásì. Inú bí mi on that aspect. Why should you be sọ pé èmi ìwọ nìkan àwa dé? You shouldn't say that. Èmi nìkan àwa dé. No. And to that part, mo sọ wípé I was involved in a group call on WhatsApp chat, but they turned it around for me. They changed it. No, please don't change my words. I don't like people changing my words. What I said was, I was on my Mowani live, and somebody, before I started my life, I was told to join a chat with the legal team, kinikan, because I don't used to be involved in anything, group, anything. Up till today, I don't belong to any group, to any group, and I don't involve in any group call except for that day. Now, when I got there, one sorrow, and it was only this Odumosu that spoke with us. Ibẹ̀ yẹn lára tí ń fún mi wípé legal thing. I was expecting Odumosu. I was expecting Odumosu and the son.
Wow,
He
she
should be on call.
Wow,
Yeah, but he wasn't on call. It was only Odumosu. So I asked my question, and he answered. And at the end of the call, the last thing he could say was, "Go and be telling the public that the legal team are working." No, not that the legal team are working. No. He said, "Go to your life and be praising the legal team." He said, "Go on your lives and be praising." That was the word he used. He didn't say go and be shaking. Only no, go and be praising the legal team. Mo wò pé ṣé lè ń ṣe èrè ni. I was saying it in my mind. I didn't say it out. And when there has not been a day that I have praised legal team, as in the praise that he was saying was that he meant was, it will be well with the legal team. The legal team, kini kan, they are shaking kan, they are shaking kan. The legal team, I should be giving them accolades. I should be giving them kima boost morals wọn. So I was like, ṣé eléyìí ṣe èrè ni? Pé I should be praising the legal team. Though before then, I used to say, because that was what they used to say, the legal team are working, not knowing that Odumosu is the legal team, that was the legal team. Sure you get. But the day I discovered that I was the only one saying our day, that was ìjọ́torí inú bí mi nìyẹn pé no. Ṣé orí ẹ̀ burú ni? Why should it be pé you are the only one tí wàá máa jẹ́ legal team? So since then, I separated myself from him. Mo dẹ̀ gbé sáré gidi. So, but what he said you should be doing, I refused doing it. So that was what I said on that aspect. So kí wá ní nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ tí ó wà ńbẹ̀ tẹ́ pé, and they now turned it against me. I said because they paid me to come and be saying kini kan. They paid me. Why should they pay me before I do anything? Why? Since I started this justice for Mohbad, nobody ever paid me that, okay, change your narrative or ma ṣe kini. No, I do what I do. I do it on my own. I do it based on my intellect. Whatever I do, whatever my content, it was based on my intellect. So, I'm too gallant for anybody láti máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ sínú ẹ̀ sọ. No, I say what I say based what I have in my medulla oblongata. So nobody will be saying that Comfy, they sent her to come and no, nobody sent me. Please, this narrative has to stop. I'm a woman of myself. Nobody thinks for me. I think for myself. Nobody ever gave me any content to do, or this one you talk on it, this one you don't talk on it. No. That's why I said anything I do on my platform, hold me responsible. And I've been saying it. Please, enough of all this. And if you say I'm lying, and if you say Comfy is lying, she's lying, it was because you are in my brain. You are in my brain to know what maybe Kotimo saw is a lie or it is the truth. What I'm saying, I'm telling you the truth. I don't lie. Me, I don't lie. That is why when I want to treat somebody's case, I will have my evidence. That's why I play evidence to analyze. Then I will now analyze it. I will elaborate on it. I will make sure that evidence I have, I will expatiate it. So that is why you think Comfy is Kinikon. No, I will talk on what you said. I will use a word against you. So that is just it. That is just it. And for me coming here, it was because, yes, I have been saying it before Iris came to me, to seek for peace, that let there be peace, that our only enemy is Wumi. Timothy Funi, kudos for saying that. For Aries to say our only enemy is Wumi, I gave her flowers because, yes, our enemy only Wumi. She should come out and tell us in Koto she Mohbad. They will say, Comfy boy, we're not poko eje now. When my husband died, I was asked questions. Not even I was asked, because our witnesses, they were there. Àwọn nǹkan tí kìíní yẹn tó jọ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn, they were there. And people that were witness to it, before they came home, before they called me at home, they have even said everything. So, Emigon, I just came there as a witness. But despite that, I have to tell them what happened. Don't narrate for me. I have to re-narrate it to people. Tí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé, ìyá alágbájá kí ló ṣe ọkọ ẹ? I have to tell them pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣe, nǹkan báyìí ló ṣe. I have to go to his office to explain to them. So what
do you mind to share it with us here? Is this something?
If it came up, èmi fi ń ṣeré ní tèmi, mo dẹ̀ ń bu gidi. I was creating memes on his behalf because mo rí pé ó kàn fi wá ń ṣeré ni. But immediately he switched to this Adura's case. I told everybody that I'm with Yomi on this up till today. So why will I not support Yomi? Most especially, look at what he did yesterday. Look at what he did. So I should be very crazy for me opposing what he's doing. No, I shouldn't. Kò yẹ kí n máa antagonize nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn. I should be supportive. If anybody against stand lọ́la pé òun tún ṣe press conference me again, I go support. So I'm not a wicked person. I'm not a wicked person. It's only that àwọn èèyàn máa ń fi ọwọ́ kékeré gbá ńlá lọ́wọ́ mi, because me, I go overdo the rubbish. I go overdo am. You do small thing for me, I go máa fẹ́ lójú ni. Yes. Abolóde fẹ́ lójú ni máa ṣe. That is just it. Òun ló ṣe dàbí pé Comfy is wicked, Comfy is too saucy, Comfy is this, she's that. I'm not a wicked person. If you do am for me, I go do am papa, I go do am, I go overdo am. But you see me tèmi yẹn. Mo ti sinmi, mo ti já mi lórí, I don't move on. That is it. So it's not that I'm wicked. I'm not wicked. I'm not wicked. This Yinka that was talking, go to Yinka. If type in I am Yinka Ade, just type her name. You go see my video under that I am Yinka. You will see my videos. Go to my Facebook. You will see me praising her when she was doing this skinny. So why will you not be saying, I will hate Yinka? What Yinka? That's, you see,